Ever wonder what happened before streaming services and content moderation? The 1990s were a wild time for anime, a period where creators pushed boundaries and tested the limits of what was acceptable. Japan's booming original video animation market allowed for experimentation, but it wasn't a free-for-all. Audiences weren't passive consumers either. They actively shaped what stayed, what faded away. Um, this isn't just a list of the most violent or shocking anime. It's about understanding how these titles challenged the norms of their time, how they shocked and disturbed audiences, and how they ultimately reflect a unique moment in animation history. Um, some pushed artistic boundaries, while others simply went for shock value. And let's dive into 10 anime that were uh, masterpieces, but were also a bit too extreme for many. Uh, some serious. First up is this 1990 cyberpunk trilogy wasn't just about slick visuals and cybernetic action. The English dub in particular was legendary for its profanity. It weaponized swearing, turning a noir narrative into a barrage of vulgarity that shocked Western audiences used to sanitized uh, cartoons. Then they're released in 1993. Um, while later entries went further, this film brought extreme content to a wider audience. Stunning action was combined with graphic dismemberment, sexual violence, and grotesque villains. It proved adult anime could succeed internationally, even if it made some viewers deeply uncomfortable. In 1990, Unleashed, a post-apocalyptic wasteland of systemic sexual violence and torture, it sparked immediate backlash and was censored or refused a rating in several countries. It wasn't just about excess. It was a deliberate attempt to test the limits of exploitation. Satoshi Kon's 1997 thriller subverted the anime medium with a dark and terrifying story. It unflinchingly depicted celebrity stalking, identity dissociation, and a disturbing sexual assault, leaving audiences shaken and critics praising its artistic purpose. A series from 1989 to 1994 combined political paranoia with unrestrained carnage. It became infamous for its racism, conspiracy theories, and anti-Semitism, even leading to censorship in some regions. Released in 1995, pushed the boundaries of sexual absurdity with its high-budget animation and explicit fetishes. While masked with humor, its raunchiness broke taboos and remains unproducible by today's standards. Went beyond its predecessor's reputation for gore. The sequel presented a nihilistic vision of extinction with violence that felt terminal and devoid of any hope for catharsis. In 1998, pushed gritty assassin violence past modern limits. Its blend of fluid animation and non-consensual sexual content sparked controversy and debate for decades. And then 1994's is universally recognized as the high watermark for graphic body horror. It featured unprecedentedly detailed depictions of physical trauma and global scale annihilation, finally released in 1992, is arguably the most extreme anime of the 1990s. It depicted the relentless abuse of an orphaned girl, featuring animal cruelty and exploitation that violated Japanese censorship laws. Uh, so there you have it. A look back at 10 anime that were masterpieces, but were also a bit too much for some. It's a reminder that animation can be a powerful medium capable of pushing boundaries and challenging our perceptions. Speaking of challenging perceptions, did you know that some of these OVAs were originally created because studios couldn't get away with this kind of content on television? Um, it's like they said, if we can't show it on TV, we'll just make a movie. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.